Hey everyone, my name is Riley, and in this video we will be comparing Zendrop to AutoDS. Now, Zendrop and AutoDS are two of the most popular Shopify dropshipping suppliers, and in this video we will take a deep dive into both of these suppliers, taking a look at the products, the shipping times, the pricing, and also some of the other bonus features that they offer. Now, if you do want to sign up to either of these tools, I will leave my partner links in the description of this video, and with these links, for AutoDS, instead of getting the 14-day trial for $1, you can actually get the 14-day trial for completely free. With Zendrop, they offer a much better partner bonus, so as you can see, this is my special offer right here. And not only do you get a completely free 7-day trial, but you also get 50% off for your first 3 months. You get a full e-commerce course, which I will show you what this is and how this looks. You also get automatic fulfillment. You get weekly live coaching and $200 in order credits. Now, what order credits are, is it is essentially the money that you use in order to buy products to send to your customers. So Zendrop will essentially give you $200 in order to buy your products to ship to your customers. Let's actually jump into both of these tools. And the first thing that I want to touch on is going to be the pricing. Now, in the pricing area, AutoDS is definitely the cheaper of these tools. If we just flick this over to monthly for both of these tools, if we want to pay this monthly, well, we can see that when it comes to the actual plans, AutoDS is going to be cheaper. We can see the cheapest option right here, which is import 200. This is $13 per month. Whereas on Zendrop, the cheapest plan starts at $49 per month. With that being said, Zendrop also do have a completely free account. So with this is a free forever plan. And with this, you can get access to 1 million products, you get support. The only things that you can't do with this free plan is you can't get unlimited orders per month. I'm not sure how many orders they let you fulfill on this free plan, but there is a limit there, and you do need to manually fulfill them rather than having the automated fulfillment. If we take a look at AutoDS, essentially the difference between these plans is the amount of products that you can import. So with Zendrop, there is not a limit on how many products you can import to your store, like there is on AutoDS. The limiting factor between the free and the plus plan is simply going to be whether you want automated fulfillment and also the amount of orders you can fulfill per month. Now, the biggest difference between these two tools is going to be the fact that Zendrop actually control their supply chain. So AutoDS isn't actually really a supplier. They are just a middleman between you and the person who actually creates the product. Now, the reason that this is so important is because on AutoDS, as they don't actually control the supply chain, if one of your products goes missing or something happens to it during shipping, they do have live support right here. So you could get into a live chat and basically say, hey, I ordered this to be shipped to one of my customers, but I don't know where the product is. The tracking is messed up. You get the idea. With AutoDS, they essentially can't tell you anything until they get in contact with the actual supplier. The actual supplier tells them what is the issue, what is going on. Then they tell AutoDS, and then a few days later, AutoDS can tell you. With Zendrop, we don't have this issue because Zendrop have warehouses in China that actually supply these products. So with Zendrop, if anything happens, if you have an issue with your order, then we can go straight in here and we can go into the live chat area. And then with the live chat, you can basically ask Zendrop, hey, what is going on with my product? And they will actually know as they control the supply chain. The second reason, and this is why Zendrop is, in my opinion, an absolute no-brainer if you are newer to dropshipping, is because of this, because Zendrop control the supply chain. If one of your customers cancels their order, so if you sell a product to a customer and they decide they don't want it and they want a refund, Zendrop will give you a refund on what you paid. So just to show you this, let's say I'm dropshipping this shirt right here or this hoodie. If I sell this to a customer and they tell me, hey, I want a refund, then I can get in contact with Zendrop and I can say, hey, my customer asked for a refund, and Zendrop will give you your money back, no questions asked. If we go to the Zendrop support area and we go down to refunds, as it says, for shipped orders, Zendrop will issue a refund. If you have also issued a refund to your customer, there is proof of refund and it is within 30 days of that order being delivered. Whereas AutoDS, as they don't control the supply chain, they don't really offer this. They try to, but it all depends on the actual supplier and whether the supplier is happy to refund that product. If we go to the AutoDS Help Center, we can see that it says, how and when do I get a refund for a returned item to my balance? Once we receive the refund from the supplier, then they are going to give you the money back to your balance. Now, whether the supplier is actually going to give you your money back is a question up in the air. Some of them might, some of them might not, but that is a risk that you have to run. A tool that AutoDS have that Zendrop doesn't is this AI store generator. This can be fantastic if you are brand new to Shopify. However, I've tried this in the past and I really don't think it's the best. Like, the store that they give you is very, very basic. I'm actually going to go ahead and run this in front of you. I will set up one of these stores and show you how it looks. So we can go in like this AI generator. Let's say we want to build a sports and fitness store. Actually, no, let's go for a pet store. Then we can go next. AI is now going to go ahead and build the store. And they are going to give us a really basic store. Like, it's not really a usable store. So they essentially give us the details right here. So we can go over to Shopify, and then essentially all we do is log in with this information. Now, if this tool actually worked really well and we got a beautiful store here, it would be fantastic. However, I'm going to show you the store that AI just built for me. So we can go to online store. We can go into customize. And we get this. Like, this is very, very basic. I personally would never use this. And honestly, you could create a very similar store by simply going to one of these themes right here, choosing the theme, and then just replacing the images and the products. So this is not really a tool that I like, but it is there. Now, in terms of actually finding products with both of these tools, we can go to find products right here, and we can do the same on AutoDS. And out of both of these tools, I have generally found Zendrop to be the cheapest. Not always, sometimes AutoDS can be cheaper, but generally Zendrop is. So if we go to find a product right here, let's say I want to dropship a blender, we can search for this on Zendrop, and we can see here, this is the product cost. Now, this can actually be quite misleading from Zendrop, as they don't include the shipping price right here. So if we click in, we can see this is $6.88, but it goes up to $17.37 with the shipping to the US included. Now, even with this, like, AutoDS is usually still more expensive. If we search for blender right here, we can see $25 to $26. And if we click in, we can see shipping price to the US is $0. But generally, even with the shipping price added on, like this is $17, this one right here is going to be $23. Whereas if we go over to AutoDS, we can see if we go down and find these blenders, more like these ones, we can see $25, $30, $30. Let's go up and try something else. Let's maybe try like dog toy. We can see with these, we click in, $8 with shipping for this one, $14 for this one, $10 for this one. Let's try on AutoDS. We can go dog toy. We can see this one is pretty nice and cheap at $5 right here, but then we go 5 to 20, 6 to 21, 5 to 24, and then we can try one more. Maybe let's try like a steamer, handheld steamer. So this is $32. This one is $30. Let's go, and then on here we can go steamer. Okay, so $25, $30, around about the same price for a steamer. But you can see right here, Zendrop tend to have more products that we are looking for. So if I'm looking for a handheld steamer, we have like 4, 5, lots of these. Whereas AutoDS doesn't really have as many, and the search result isn't as relevant. I noticed the same thing when we searched for a blender. Like, of course, if we are dropshipping, we want one more like this. Whereas AutoDS kind of gives us these, which you can easily buy in stores. So I wouldn't really be dropshipping these as much. And then finally on Zendrop, I did say that I would go into detail with the Academy. We also do have trending products right here, where we can see some trending products that are handpicked by Zendrop. I think this updates on a weekly basis as well. And then if we go into the Zendrop Academy, you get access to all of these features with the link that I mentioned at the start. So we can go in here and let's just continue with Zendrop. And we essentially get access to the entire community. So we can see the community hub right here. And we can see this is the community right here. We have a wins club where people are going to be dropping in their wins. So we can see this dude did $1,000 in a day, $1,500 in a day. This dude got his first sale. Pretty cool, right? We can then go to recordings, and these are going to be all of the pre-recorded sessions that are done by, I think this guy's called Ethan. Ethan King. So we have all of these sessions in here. We have live coaching sessions that you can get access to as well. And then we have the full course right here that walks you through exactly how to set up your store, how to find winning products, any tools and resources that you might need. So this is a super valuable resource that you get with Zendrop. So overall, when we are comparing Zendrop to AutoDS, Zendrop is the definite winner. Although the paid plans are a little more expensive, you do get a lot more for this. Mainly the fact that Zendrop actually control their supply chains, so you have a lot more safety and a lot more security with products that you order. On top of this, the generally cheaper prices and the access to more products that you get on Zendrop tilt the scales even more in favor of Zendrop. And finally, the fact that you can get access to a full dropshipping course and community to help you get off the ground. That is why Zendrop is my #1 choice.